Almost 20 years I've been smoking, and I tried to quit that many times over the years because it affected a lot of things that I do, and I honestly think that's what held me back in a lot of the sporting side of things. And then, always stinking.
I smoked since I was 17. I gave it up about probably 12 years ago. It was pretty hard, but I decided to give it away, and I feel a lot better about it. So don't think I spend any more money. Probably save a bit of money, things like that. But it was a good outcome.
Ex-smoker, smoking over 20 years. Give up for this no Nyumree program. It helped me get a bit fitter. Saved me a lot of money buying smokes, and yeah. Don't really need it now.
Anyway, he was around wild up there.
Yeah, around the community there have been people getting sick. Some people have got cancer. They were there, and all of a sudden, now they're not there no more.
There's been a number of deaths related to smoking in our community across the Wheatbelt. For me, that's something that keeps me passionate about this, is that there is such a high death rate amongst our people for many reasons, but smoking is one thing that can be changed, and people don't have to be dying from it.
The Wheatbelt Aboriginal Health Service, they run a great program, the No More Nyumree program, and I strongly urge anyone that needs help with their smoking. I know it's addictive, and if you're looking to quit or you need help with it and need that support, I suppose that's a great program. Contact them in Northam at WAS.
I take my hat off to the Wheatbelt Aboriginal Health Service, especially for running this program, because the hardest thing for me to quitting was to talk to someone, and especially go to a Wajala fella, a non-Aboriginal fella, and go and talk to and really tell them how I feel and open up is a bit hard. But as long as the Noongars are there, the Wheatbelt Aboriginal Health Service, with this program, you got someone to go there and talk to, and they understand, and they also understand about your family and about who you are and where you come from.
The promising thing and good thing about the Nyumree program is making the Noongar people up there aware of the effects of smoking, the dangers and the damages it does to their children, their families.
I know that since my mum and dad used to smoke and they were addicted, I think that I might get addicted if I tried it. So, and plus it burns out your lungs.
It was taught to me very young that if I wanted to be successful in a sporting career, to stay away from the things like smoking and drinking and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely my parents were great role models for myself, and obviously they never smoked, and I suppose that's why I never really got into it.
As I got older, I started realising about what the effects smoking can do, and I suppose because I started feeling sick in the mornings and stuff like that, and that's when I sort of took the step, because I did get worried about my children and what the effects could happen to them,
My kids don't smoke, I'll be happy. Hopefully it gets through to them little fellas. If I could help, I'll do it.
You being a parent is the most important role model a kid can have. So yeah, if you're doing the right thing, then I guess it's going to be pretty easy for the kids to follow that and do the right thing as well.
It makes you realise, and it makes you stop and think. Yeah, it's not just yourself that you're hurting, and also being there, I suppose, in the future for your children.
If you want to give up smoking, it's very hard, and it needs a lot of willpower and courage. It is the hardest drug to give up, because it is a drug and it's really addictive.
Every day I'd get up and I would have to have a cup of tea and 3 smokes before I did anything. Being an ex-smoker, you know what it's like. That experience helps me to help others to give up and also to help them do a fresh start.
The support the people have in Northam, you know, like Greg and Jody running their campaigns, please, you know, go and see them and get help there. And they're doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, I think it's a very good program, you know, just to try and help people give up smoking, things like that.
I mean, unless your name's Will, you might have the willpower, but I didn't have the willpower to do it. And yeah, quitting was the hardest thing, but the best thing I ever did. And to influence a lot of other people, that was the best thing about it.
We are here for Aboriginal people. This is Noongar country that we work in, so we work in a locally, culturally specific way. We do home visits. If you don't feel comfortable going to see your local GP or whoever else it is that helps you in your community with smoking, that's what we do. We're here for you.
When I got everything out of my system and I looked back and I thought to myself, I don't know why I smoke. I honestly couldn't see the point of it. There's no point to smoking. I mean, I stunk. I was short of breath, couldn't sleep at night. My digestive system was back to front. I see a lot of indigestion, but I get nothing now and I just feel on top of the world. Yeah.